Shamili. It gives me great pleasure in taking you through this video presentation on Sterling products, its application and salient features. As you all know, Sterling has more than 200 specialty products which can produce more than 15,000 finishes on wood, wall and metallic substrates. Sterling has several magical finishes as seen in this posh house. Mass products like Astroplast, Gripper, etc. have been used in huge projects all across the country. We will show you a few landmark buildings in this presentation. Sterling is a 15-year-old successful 100 crore company with landmark buildings all over India. These are a few of them. In this video presentation, I will explain about 10 Sterling products. We shall see practically the application techniques, salient features, marketing and testing methods. Now I would explain to you about Impregnator DX. Impregnator DX impregnates the building and protects it from seepage, dampness and corrosion by reacting with the substrate and making it fully water repellent. Impregnator DX is easy to apply. It could be applied using a brush, a roller or a spray, whichever is convenient. Impregnator DX is most suitable for newly plastered buildings or constructions, concrete, rapid wall panel, masonry, brick, sand cement render, fresh plaster and works as hydrophobic sealer for new concrete. Now I will show you how effective Impregnator DX is. Generally to store water you need either a film or a bowl. This is an example of a newly constructed building. When you pour water into loose sand, the sand absorbs the water. This is what happens to your construction and this is how seepage occurs. But this is an Impregnator DX coated loose sand. When water is poured into this loose sand, the water remains on the surface and does not seep in. Impregnator is colorless solvent-based coating. Impregnator covers 90 to 100 square feet per liter. Always stick to the coverage rate specified. While applying for new building, saturate the surface using Impregnator. This would give you better waterproofing qualities. SaansTherm is a heat re-radiating insulating membrane coating. SaansTherm saves energy, saves money and provides a comfortable living space. SaansTherm can be used for roofing, rooftop applications, sidewalls, porta cabins, cold storage, refrigerator trucks, air-conditioned buses, rooftop coaches, storage bins, warehouses, commercial buildings, factory sheds, rail coaches, oil storage tanks, baking oven interiors. SaansTherm can be applied using a brush, a roller or an airless spray, whichever is convenient. SaansTherm covers about 50 to 70 square feet per liter depending on the surface porosity. Do not stretch beyond the coverage rate specified. If waterproofing is required, apply a coat of Impregnator DX and on top of that apply SaansTherm. SaansTherm reduces the room temperature drastically about 10 to 20 degrees inside the room, thus providing a comfortable living space. In case of factory sheds or office space, it provides a conducive working atmosphere, increasing the productivity and comfort levels of employees. SaansTherm comes in 6 blazing colors and most suitable for rooftop application. I had earlier told you that SaansTherm reduces 10 to 20 degrees of room temperature inside the room. Now I would prove it to you by a simple test. This is infrared light, this is a coated asbestos sheet of SaansTherm and this is an uncoated side. This is the infrared thermometer and I will take the measurements now. SaansTherm is technology developed and approved by NASA USA and adapted to Indian conditions by Sterling. SaansTherm protects from carcinogenic particles released from asbestos roof. SaansTherm is waterproof, elastomeric, seals and prevents cracks or leaks. SaansTherm protects against thermal stress, structural and building damages. SaansTherm is anti-carbonation, anti-UV, anti-rust, anti-dust and grease. SaansTherm is non-combustible and Class O fire rating. Gripper, the ultimate painting system, is the only paint which is available in India that lasts for more than 15 years on the exteriors and interiors. Gripper, the product. Gripper paints can resist the elements, wind-driven rain, sun, temperature extremes and atmospheric pollution, while at the same time retain its decorative appearance. Gripper paint provides the much-needed application security whatever the site or weather condition. Gripper, the quality. Gripper paints are manufactured to international standards based on silane, siloxane, aliphatic urethane blend resins, pre-tested virgin pigments, dust-free microgranular resins for penetration and adherence. Gripper, the quality. Gripper paints are formulated and developed on advanced technology. Gripper paints worldwide cover 450 million square meters of walls every year for the past 30 years with excellent results. Gripper Peel Edition. High foam strength at high and low temperature together with excellent waterproofing are the outstanding characteristics of Gripper paints. Advantages of Gripper: lasting adhesion on every surface. The adhesion of the paint increases when the penetration is more. Gripper paint's resin particles are significantly smaller when compared with other paints. The penetration and flexibility eliminates the risk of peeling or adhesion loss. Painted surface that breathes. Prevents rainwater to penetrate. Release the moisture coming up from the ground by capillary rise. Gripper paints are microporous and acts like a skin. Benefits of Gripper: all-weather application, durable and color fast, 8-year warranty, defies aging. Quality of Gripper: excellent adhesion, breathable film, self-cleaning, resistant to mold growth, lasting protection, alkali resistant, chloride ion resistant, long life and durability, more than 15 years, resistant to acidic gases and vapor. Minimum surface preparation, can be applied on old and new surfaces. All-weather application, long repainting cycles, long shelf life, easy to renovate. Gripper is available in 1 liter, 5 liter and 20 liters. Gripper is available in 51 colors. Gripper can be supplied in custom-made colors for projects as small as 15,000 square feet. Gripper can be applied using a brush, roller or spray, whichever is convenient. Gripper is self-priming. It does not require any primers. Gripper has been used by almost all leading architects for their prestigious projects all across the country. Now I will show you a simple test to prove the longevity of Gripper paints. In painting parlance, the thumb rule is more binding, more life, more adhesion, more life. To prove that Gripper paints have more binding and more adhesion, I'm taking a glass and applying a coat of lime. This lime coat is to replicate friable or old chalky surface. On top of that, I've applied Gripper paints on the one side and on the other side I've applied a coat of premium emulsion paints. Now you can see that nothing has come out from the Gripper area, and on the premium emulsion area the paint has completely come out from the glass. This proves that Gripper paint has been able to penetrate through a friable surface like lime, bind it and then adhere to a worse substrate like glass. And on the other side the emulsion paint has not been able to do it, and that's why the paint has come off the glass. As I told you earlier, more adhesion, more life. More binding, more life. Gripper has more binding and more adhesion and hence more life. Prima Donna, the galactic marble finish, available in 1 liter and 5 liter packs. For applying Prima Donna, you could choose to use a roller and tray, or for sponging designs you could use a sponge, or for wood graining designs a wood graining tool, or for stamping design a stamping tool, or you could use a putty blade, or you could use a brush. Prima Donna is a water-based urethane paint which comes in a single pack component. It uses the up-to-date technology in water-based urethane. It is very tough, has a sheen, wear-resistant, suited for both exteriors and interiors. Prima Donna is available in metallic and non-metallic shades. Prima Donna is semi-transparent and work in combination with the background. At least 15,000 different looks and finishes are possible. Prima Donna is available in metallic and non-metallic shades. For applying prima donna, the gripper paint should always be used as a background. Emulsion paints strictly should not be used. With prima donna, you could achieve various patterns like stamping, sponging, stippling, ragging, wood graining, marbling, etc. Terrace coat is a waterproofing paint. Flexifill is used to fill and seal all type of joints in any construction. It forms a very tough, highly elastic, non-cracking mass which seals any joint or crack effectively. Flexifill is non-toxic and can be used on any portable water tanks, fish tanks, dams, etc. I would now demonstrate a simple test using cardboard tanks to prove the waterproofing capabilities of Flexifill and terrace coat. As we all know, a cardboard or a hardboard is highly absorbent and cannot hold water. Now applying a single coat of Flexifill on cardboard tank. Now I pour water into this cardboard tank. We see there are no leaks. If a cardboard tank with Flexifill can hold water, your water tank with Flexifill can definitely do it. Neon Tetrax is a solvent-based. Neon Tetrax is a range of advanced, long-after-glow encapsulated photosensitive pigments, paints and specialty coating formulations. It has unique characteristic of absorbing and storing light energy when exposed to artificial or natural light, and then emitting it continuously and gradually in visible colors. This emission is quite dramatic in darkness. Neon Tetrax can be applied on exterior and interior paints, architectural signs and border illumination, escape routes and emergency lighting, aircraft signs, indications and emergency lighting, automotive trim lighting, number plates and surrounds, control panel backlighting, costume lighting, video, film, theme parks, theaters, crash helmets, insert special effects, illuminated floors, walls and ceilings, life safety rescue apparels and accessories, fabric paints, helicopter rescue ladder illumination, railway and road safety markings, street signage. Neon Tetrax contains no radioactive substance, hence completely safe. Neon Tetrax has excellent chemical resistance and is environment friendly. I will now demonstrate how to apply Neon Tetrax on your ceiling. This is a chart paper and you can imagine the chart paper to be your ceiling. Now whatever images you want, you could draw it on an OHP film or an OHP sheet for stenciling purpose. Now whatever image you want, you could use a sketch and draw the images, and then by using a stencil cutting knife, cut the images. I've completed my cutting on the OHP sheet. It depends on your creativity. Whatever images you want, you could cut. I like the moon and the star, so I've cut moon and the star. Well, this could be applied on any kind of surface. I'm gonna do this using sponging method. Sponging method is nothing but the use of sponge for application. You could use a brush to apply it. Take a little Neon Tetrax on the sponge and apply it using the sponge. Your images are ready. It's solvent based, so it dries quickly. The image is glowing in darkness. In textured coatings, I would show you Astra Plus, Riviera and Olympia. These have been used for mass projects all across the country. During the course of this presentation, I would show you images of the buildings which have used these textured coats. The tools required to execute Riviera are the tray to carry the material, the putty blade or the roller to apply the material on the wall, and the Riviera tool to achieve the required pattern. Lustre coat, a metallic coating system with long-lasting luminescence. Lustre coat in case of solvent base should be applied using a spray, and in case of water base should be applied using a brush. Lustre coat, due to its metallic effect and durability, find its application on temples, domes and extraordinary structures. Here are a few tips to make you do a better painting job. Surface preparation is of prime importance in any painting job. Scrap off or loose and flaky paints. Use an emery paper or sandpaper to achieve a smooth surface before painting. Using sandpaper gives anchorage to the paint to be applied on the surface. Before painting commences, masking is advised. Mask off areas where you do not want the paints to be applied. Reduces unnecessary touch-ups after the painting is complete. always adhere to the application techniques and mixing methods as stated in the leaflets. Do not overthin the material using water or solvents. Overthinning will affect the expected results aesthetically and performance-wise.
In this edition, we have tried to be as elaborate as possible. All Sterling products have been explained in the manner which is understandable to the workers as well as the franchisees. We have introduced a lot of new products this year and we hope to do so in the future also.
Get all your doubts clarified by watching this video presentation. Thank you for joining us. Goodbye.